and welcome back to Royal Rider, everyone. Today I am going to review my brother's Trident 660. He's had it for about a year now, and I've been wanting to do a review for him, but just couldn't find the time. So here I am today. This is River Road on Long Island, New York. My favorite road so far, because you could probably guess it because of all the twisties, the twists and turns. Yeah, so back to this bike. This is a 660cc bike with about 80 horsepower. The funniest thing is, the first time I rode it without knowing any specs of the bike, I got on it and, you know, I pulled the accelerator just like I would, and it just zipped. Literally, like, I felt like my brain, my frontal cortex collided with whatever cortex is on the back of my skull. And it felt like I was phased out for like 30 seconds. Yeah, so that was lesson learned. It really shows how much torque this bike had. Don't know the numbers off my head, but it is really zippy, really torquey bike. Looking at the way it behaves and the way it handles, it's amazing. It's really light. You can maneuver it wherever you want, however you want, and it'll go. Very light, very comfortable. You could probably commute to work for like anything less than an hour and be completely fine with it. It has a monoshock, which is on the back, and then on the front it has Showa upside down shocks. The rear shock is adjustable, so you know, you can adjust the preload on it depending on your weight, but the front shocks are not adjustable. So, but I don't have a problem with the front shocks, they behave fine. The rear shock is a little bit more stiff, I would say. Maybe it's because I haven't adjusted it according to my weight, but yeah, that is something that you can do. Love the front console. It gives you all of the information that you want, and it's very crispy, very clean, and tidy. You can quickly look at it and really get all the information you need. It does have 2 modes from what I know. So the first time I rode it in rain, but now I'm comfortable enough to ride it in road mode. The mirrors are pretty good on it. They're pretty wide on the end, so it does help with the visibility. I wouldn't change them out. Though I think I am getting a little bit more buffeting because of them. You know, every time I go over 60 miles an hour, I can feel a lot more noise in my helmet when compared to riding the Interceptor 650. So that's a little bit weird to me. But you know, if you can find the bar end mirrors, yes, bar end mirrors are always preferred. Actually, I might even change my Interceptor 650 mirrors too. It'd be nice. It does have the adjustable lever for your brake lever, but your clutch lever is not adjustable. So I just adjusted my brake lever just before I left the house. And the other thing is, it does have LED headlight, which is a nice touch coming from Triumph. It's always nicer to have LED lights and you don't have to worry about changing the bulbs out later on. The LED lights are always better compared to the halogen ones. You could probably tell I did already add a Puig windscreen on it. I bought it for my brother because, to be honest, the first few times I rode the motorcycle, I felt like I was gonna fly off it anytime I went over like 65 miles an hour. Puig had a few different tints that you can get it in, but I chose the black one. I think it really suits the overall color of the motorcycle. Yeah, so overtaking on this motorcycle is not an issue at all. All you have to really do is just aim for it and go. It'll shoot like an arrow. Very nice bike. I love it. The brakes are really strong, I would say. Let me do a quick test. So there you go. It stops the motorcycle right away. The ABS though, it didn't kick in this time. Maybe I wasn't pressing the lever as much, but it's quite nice. I like it. Not sure if this has a slipper clutch, but I feel like I'm a little bit old school. I like it where I am putting it all, you know, I'm using all the inputs I can to control the bike. Very smooth gearing. You can always expect the best from Triumph. You know, the looks are amazing. I think it's probably one of the best looking naked motorcycles out there. I know there is a 650 CBR 650R that is a competitor for this motorcycle, but if it was me, I would probably choose this one over that because of the looks. Not to say that the looks on of that motorcycle are not good, they are, but I would much prefer this with the color patterns and the color scheme that Triumph came out with. So much dirt on the road, really a safety hazard. What is a bus doing on this road? Thankfully he let us go first. Testing out the motorcycle over here a little bit. That police came out of nowhere. I love it. This is my favorite road so far on all of Long Island. Really enjoyable. Yeah, so I think this is a great motorcycle. Somebody who is a beginner would really enjoy this motorcycle. I know some people have opined that a new beginner rider should not really buy this motorcycle, but I think if you just like get used to it for the first few rides and maybe put it into rain mode, and then once you get a little bit more accustomed to it, you can switch it back to road mode. It's better to get a little bit bigger bike than you're comfortable with than to get a smaller bike, because you lose a lot more money, honestly. I did that. I got the Classic 350 and then in a year I was bored with it. You know, it wasn't really going as fast as I wanted it to be, and I couldn't comfortably commute on it too. So that's why it's better to get a bigger bike, just a little bit bigger than you're used to, and learn on that motorcycle so that you can always expand your skill on it and it won't feel like you've hit the ceiling of your skill. Alright, that's all from me today. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please do leave a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.